Yo, what's going on, man? Free game all day, man. Like, subscribe my channel, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. It's gonna get to it. Ain't gonna waste too much time. You know what I'm saying? Check this out, man. So, this is a very important video because this video can open your eyes to your situation overall, and this can go for a relationship. This or it definitely can go toward your friendships that you have with people. You know what I'm saying? So, check this out. You ever wonder like how you can go out or you show up somewhere, you go around like a group of people, or it's a person who you don't have no real ties with, but they might have ties to somebody else you know, and then next thing you know, like they act in a certain way or come off very disrespectful, you know, just anything similar to that. That's because they're flying monkeys. You don't really hear me talk about flying monkeys that often because flying monkeys is just a product of the person that's around you. You know what I'm saying? The person that you're dealing with. That's them. And they really can't stop anything. They can't stop anything. They can't, they not that important. They just a talking head. But what is important is that that person who's doing all that talking to them is you don't want to be around them, associate with them. I can remember one part of my life where it was like a lot of people was it seemed like they was reacting a certain way, and I can understand like how these people can be reacting this way, toward me. You know what I'm saying? It was like this is a little period of time, and but what it was that certain people I was around was running their mouth behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wonder why this person acting like this, like but all it takes is like one or two people. You have to be very aware of these type of this ain't a coincidence. This ain't like just a coincidence that this person because guess what? When you go back and ask this person what's going on, you know what they're gonna say? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they acting like that. I don't know. I have no idea. It's because they have turned into flying monkeys. Now, if something they just know, because a lot of times people who do this, they be lying. They'll be lying and they will make it seem like it's one thing when it's really not, but they'll be lying. But it happened to me once, then it happened to me again later on in life with somebody that I was actually dealing with, like a female. She was setting the stage and, playing the trap and all this flying monkeys, doing all of this. And so when she got ready to make a move, she already had people against me. You know what I'm saying? In her mind. Because people was running back telling me, man, she's saying this, she's saying this, she's saying this. And then I actually heard this and seen some shit one time. And I'm like, so you have to understand that flying monkeys ain't shit. And if you can recognize that shit, you can save yourself a lot of trouble down the line. Now, flying monkeys is a narcissistic trait. That don't mean they're full-blown narcissists. They just have narcissistic traits. You know what I'm saying? But what they don't want to happen is you and that person or the flying monkey actually having a real conversation and having some type of understanding on why this was said. Because if the flying monkey come to you and they ask you, well, what happened? And you can tell this flying monkey like, oh, and they tell you something, and if you can honestly sit back and be like, well, they told me this about you too, or they said this about you, that will kill all credibility that person who created that flying monkey had. You know what I'm saying? They would kill it, like wipe it out, because now you're talking out both sides of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, like that's why they don't hold no real validity because the truth can just wipe everything out about them. They can try all day. And like I said before, that's why I always say it's important to have people around you who believe in you, who want to see you succeed, who pushing you, who got your back when you ain't around, who stand up for you. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't sitting back like they know it's somebody who might not care. Or, for example, or it's a girl. You ain't never been around. You never like your homeboy, like he meet somebody new, and if you know how you are with women, if you know that you react, I'm talking to the fellas. If you know how you react, you know how you are, you know, you kind of got an idea of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like what, how people react. And all of a sudden, his girl don't like you no more, or she start acting a certain way, or or she doing stuff. That's because of him. It's what he's saying. It's what he doing. It's what I never forget. A long time ago, I was like working in the store, and one of my partner's girlfriend just walked by the store, and just stuck a middle finger up at me. I'm like, damn, I ain't did nothing, never did anything to her in my day of my life. And I'll never forget, we was in the club, and she came to me and said something like, Kurt, we don't need to be doing this, need to be doing that. All I'm thinking to myself is that I ain't did nothing to you. And then the first thing that came out of my shit is that you need to check your homeboy. Says your homeboy fault. There you go. Stuff like that, you have to be careful because these people don't change their stripes. They are who they are. You know what I'm saying? And they would do that to every person that they don't want them to get close to you. They're going to make sure there's a wedge. Because if they get close to you and they tell you, if you're the type of person that speak your mind, if you're the type of person that speak up, or you acknowledge stuff, or you address stuff, then they'll come out. But think about it, how bad a person has to talk about you to give somebody else enough courage to mistreat you or to treat you like you're a bad person. You know what I'm saying? Just think about that. Like, somebody can tell somebody something about you, but think about when they sit literally really talk about you to where like you see them and they all of a sudden, I don't like that nigga, or I don't like her. Even with women, like girls, it could be a girl who every time she go out, she got all the attention, and then she's around other females, and at the same time, she might have this one friend that's supposed to be cool with her, but now all of these girls don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Because she probably saying she a hoe, or she'll talk to your man, or she'll do this, and she'll do that. That's very important, man. Be careful of the people you have around you. You know what I'm saying? Because, and that's including narcs. Narcs are notorious for having flying monkeys. That's what they do. They have flying monkeys. They gonna do that. But like I said before, all of that shit can be killed by being solid, being true to yourself, stay in your path. You know what I'm saying? Because people gonna talk. You can't stop nobody from talking. But, like, it's just when you acknowledge this stuff, you just have to address it. Just like you acknowledge a narc being a narc, just like you acknowledge anything else. Once you peep that out, once you notice that, you know what? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because, that's a waste of your time, and they're trying to defamate your character. So slander your name, put you out there, and you don't have a clue what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But these people have a certain attitude towards you. Like, you did something to them. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, look, it is what it is. Remember that, man. Be careful with the company you keep. People do this shit all the time, man. You don't necessarily have to be a narc to be doing this. You just could be a fucked up person. You know what I'm saying? Because you insecure, because you that invested, or you worried about what this other person doing and what somebody gonna have favor for them. You know what I'm saying? That's just the devil, man. That's just what it is. But hey, look, y'all be easy, man. Free game all day, man. Like I said, hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. I'm out, man. Y'all be easy.